This week, Mexican harpist Victor Valdes. ¡Eso! ¡Chale, paisano! Victor, welcome to the show. Say hello to all your fans that are watching you across the world.
Thank you, Christian, and all the production. This is fantastic. I've been watching all the big effort to stay still being there, present, like you always been. And it's a very refreshing thing to be part of the program tonight. Thank you.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Víctor. Gracias. Y un saludo también para la comunidad en Spanish. Let's do a little Spanish greeting to all your fans. Un saludo para toda la gente de habla hispana.
Claro que sí. Un saludo para toda la gente de Sydney, primeramente, y también a la gente que está madrugando en el continente americano.
Sí.
A la gente que está, tal vez están llegando a la casa.
Sí.
Los que están trabajando.
O no han llegado.
O no han llegado, sí. Eso suena como México. En Chile creo que también.
No, mira, Latinoamérica tenemos ese especial. But we're crossing over for everybody else listening to us, just chatting in a little bit of Spanish. We're just saying how things are funny in South America. It is now 5 o'clock or just over 5 o'clock in Mexico. So say a quick hello to all our friends in Mexico, Colombia, and Argentina, Chile. Everyone's watching us in South America. It is breakfast for them. Or like Victor says, they've just arrived home.
Exactly, el desayuno.
El desayuno. Victor, for those of you who don't know, let's hear a little bit about Victor. How does Victor, a man born in Mexico, raised in Mexico, with music, tell the people at home a little bit, give me a quick intro of Victor Valdes starting his career in Australia.
Uy, bueno, I need to go back a little bit to Mexico.
Okay.
1975, I started my career in primary school. I was chosen to be part of the dance group of the primary school and the choir. Yeah. Then I started with singing, dancing, and a little bit of guitar. Then time ran, and then I get a contract at University of Veracruz with Maestro Alberto de la Rosa and Grupo Tlenguicani, which is
saludos.
My alma mater. Y saludos al máster y saludos a mis compañeros. Hello to my fellow musicians there. And in 1992 is when we met. You and I, we met in 1992 because Gina Castañeda was organizing the Mexican Festival of Sydney, Australia. 1992, and I came with Alberto de la Rosa, Ivan Velasco, and myself. And since then, we came every year. Yep. And by 1998, I decided to try Australia as a home. Then February 1998, I arrived for good in Australia. The idea of Australia before being a permanent resident, was quite different. When I was coming from Mexico, you were part of that.
That's right, I was there.
In the dance group and performing. And for me, it was very, very artistic city and country. Then when I explored the idea to came here, I feel like, I'm just gonna arrive and I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing.
So all up, how many years have you got here in Australia?
Now, 21 years.
Porque yo sé que hay fans tuyos. I know there's a lot of fans of Victor, and Victor has a very charismatic performance on stage. If you've never seen Victor perform, we're going to get him to play a little bit later. In fact, if you want to see Victor play on this show, give us some hearts, give us some comments. In fact, if you want to hear a song in particular, put it on the chat room, and Morris will be keeping an eye on that. ¿No es cierto, Mauricio?
Yes, we already have a few people saying hello to Victor.
Hola.
There's a lady by the name of Jenny Fuentes.
Oh, that's my wife.
Bueno, a propósito, Jenny, un saludo para Jenny. A quick hello to Jenny. Jenny is Mrs. Valdes right now, and Jenny and Victor are celebrating today their 5th wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Just had to plug that in.
What about the applause?
The applause,
the
applause. Yeah, we got applause. Anyway.
Muy bien.
We'll turn it down a bit. I'm going to turn the audience down a bit. Anyway, Victor, so you've got a couple of years here. There's a lot of fans following you up around here, and I don't want to push you too much. We've got a lot to cover through, pero you were talking to Mauricio earlier. Vamos a saltar un poquito de tu historia. Son unos años que llevas aquí. You have a few years here. A lot of people know you, a lot of people don't. So I wanted to give people a little background. Victor, a musician. You're a harpist, and we're going to see you play the harp in a minute. But how does Victor mix? Tell them a little bit of your story from mixing your guitar, your dancing, and how does Victor end up playing the harp?
Yeah, the harp become later. We did the first international tour for me in 1987 to Cuba, to the Carnival, Havana Carnival. In the ship, in the crew, we went there with a mariachi band and a dance group.
Yeah.
A dance group called Quetzali from Veracruz. And in that time, I was singing and playing Baroque guitar, Mexican Baroque guitar, which is jarana, is the instrument of my town. And it was a harpist there coming with us, a friend of us, a female harpist. And she said, look, Victor, the harp and everything. And when we arrived from the tour, Alberto de la Rosa, mi maestro,
El
me
maestro.
dice, es hora para ti de empezar el arpa. Yo tenía 21 años.
Destiny.
Tienes que tocar el arpa. You must play the harp. And I said, no, but it looks so difficult. You're going to make more money. And they said, yeah,
I'm in.
Amén.
That's it.
Estoy adentro. Y así empecé a estudiar. En agosto del año 87 empecé a estudiar el arpa. Y el maestro Alberto de la Rosa me empujó y me empujó y me empujó. Y para diciembre del año 87 fui como arpista acompañando en Tucson, Arizona, a la segunda compañía del ballet de la Universidad Veracruzana.
Wow. Wow. Victor has a lot of stories. For the people at home, he's just speaking a little Spanish, but I'm translating very quickly. Victor has a massive story. I always tell Victor, you've got to write a book with 25 chapters, each chapter dedicated to his different parts of his life. It's got a great story. But look, I'm going to cut across. We're going to have to skip a little bit because of timing. Mauricio, who was asking you when you arrived here, and I caught on to your story about that brand new suit you got right now. This is a mariachi tailored suit from Mexico that you happened to do when you were touring in Mexico?
We ordered this. Firstly, we contact some of our friends.
Yes.
I contact
in Mexico.
In Mexico, El Jarocho. This is the harpist of Mariachi Nuevo Tecalitlán, one of the greatest mariachis in Mexico right now. And he said, "Yeah, paisano." I got the tailor.
Yeah.
And he put me in contact with this tailor. He's the tailor of Mariachi Vargas and all the big names. Unfortunately, he was so busy.
Oh, no.
I told him, thinking, it's going to be Mexico. I need to accept. It's going to be despacito. It's going to be slowly.
Sí.
And I trick a little bit. I said, look, we're coming 30 days before. I need my costumes 30 days before, but I didn't tell him. I need my costumes now. And he took the whole month. I was so worried. But finally, he got me fantastic outfits, and we represent brilliantly Australia in Mexico at the International Mariachi Festival in Guadalajara last year.
Look, we got some pictures actually of that tour itself. Let's see if we can bring some pictures up. Here we are. Look, and I was going to bring this subject very quickly for the people. For the people in Australia, you all know who this man is next to you. This is the great Jimmy Barnes. I should call him Sir Jimmy Barnes next to you, but para la gente en la casa, quickly for the people in home in Spanish in South America, Jimmy Barnes es un artista súper famoso en Australia, rockero. Cuéntanos un poquito de él.
Sí, Jimmy Barnes es como nuestro, ¿cómo decirlo? Como nuestro Juan Gabriel.
Claro.
Algo así. Pero él es rockero. Él es la esencia del rock de Australia.
Y machito.
Sí, y bueno, él batea por la derecha.
Espérate. Ya se me fue. Ahí va. Se me fue. That's an inside joke for the Latinos out there. But, sí, cuéntanos.
Yeah, and I was with Jenny, and we said, look, this is a fantastic opportunity to ask Jimmy to do something with us. Like, this is the final opportunity, the ultimate opportunity,
Yeah.
to invite him to do something with us, because he invite me all the time. You know, the
We got some
beautiful
photos.
productions. Yeah, he invite me every time possible when he sing my harp into his rock and roll. He invite me, and I'm so glad, because he not only invite Victor Valdes, he invite the whole Hispanic community of Australia,
That is wonderful.
and that's how I feel. Then we invite him to Mexico.
Which is, oh, very quickly on that photo that you see now on the screen, this is one you did before you went to Mexico, a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this photo.
Esa foto fue en la gira del año pasado.
Last
This
year.
is at the State Theater,
Yep,
and he invited Diesel,
yep.
Shona Hansen,
Uh-huh.
and myself as a special guest.
And clearly you can see the affection that Jimmy has for you now.
Yeah. We developed this beautiful friendship, and our families too, to join together, and yeah, we like to sing together, and he gave us plenty of opportunities, and the major one was to come with Jane to party in Mexico. I said, come on, party with us, come and do. He also did the parade, you know.
Yeah, I
the
think we got a
parade,
photo. We got a photo of him in the
people
parade.
go crazy, singing.
We're going to cut a little break now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to cut to a little video here that we snipped off. This video shows Jimmy Barnes with Victor Valdes in Mexico, part of the International Congress,
Mariachi conference.
the
Yeah.
Mariachi Conference. This was taken last year. Victor Valdes took Jimmy Barnes, our rocker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick look. And we've got two videos here. I haven't told Victor about this one, but I found something on YouTube that not everyone's seen. So let's have a look at the video. We'll come back after this.
You come a waltzing Matilda with me.
That was him on the parade, and we're going to cut to another video in just a minute. The second video is going to show where you were performing for the first time. I saw you on YouTube. This is Jimmy Barnes. You're there with the other rocker, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
Keith
yes.
Urban. Now, that was tell us a little bit about that. Now, how did you get
Well,
onto that?
This was one of those nights, and actually, Jimmy told me, Mahalia, she suggested, hey, Dad, why not we invite Victor for this intimate concert at Le Sot in DY? And then it was Mahalia, it was Jackie Barnes, it was Early May, and the whole band. And just happened to be there, Keith Urban and his wife, Nicole Kidman,
Yeah.
for dinner and show.
Yeah.
And then Keith came to say hello at the green room, and Jimmy straight away introduced me to him. He said, look, this is Victor. Victor plays the harp with me, and we're going to try to do something together. Do you know the song Before the Last Teardrop Falls from Freddie Fender? And Keith Urban, he said, I love that song.
Well, great.
And let's do it together.
Excellent. Look,
Yeah.
hold it, because we found the video, and for the people at home, we're going to take a little break. It's a 3-minute video. This is Keith Urban. He was having dinner, Jimmy Barnes at the same place, and Victor's playing. And you check out this song, ladies and gentlemen. We're cutting to the video. Back after this.
If it brings you happiness, well, I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. And if he ever leaves you tristeza. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you cry. If he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Victor, play that house. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Keep having. Thank you so much.
Victor Valdes is online and he's got me standing up because I've asked him to check out a video. We're going to get Victor to dance a little bit because everybody on this show has to do a dance-off. And that's a tradition we started. We're going to cut a quick video of the demonstration. Victor, have a quick look at this video. A ver si te acuerdas. See if you remember which part, what song it is. And for the people at home, let's see if you can guess the name of the song, where the song comes from. We're going to watch 10, 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds of the demonstration. And here it comes. Check it out and get your dancing shoes ready. ¡Viva México!
La bamba.
Okay, keep watching, Victor, keep watching. Okay. Vámonos, vale. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Valdes, a ver ese paso. ¡Eso! ¡Chale, paisano! ¡Bravo! Bravo, Victor. Well, I've got you there. Muy bien. Te voy a dar, we're going to give you el coronavirus handshake. Muy bien, Victor. And for the people at home have been commenting in, we're going to cut over to Morris before we say bye. Los saludos online. Let's see who we got there, Mauricio.
Well, we've got quite a few messages here coming in for this great artist. We've got Mexi Dalia, Charito, Fernando, Cintia Poblete, Flor Guardado Sinilia, Fernando Pedro, Andrés, Vanessa Figlia, Dante Rivera, just to mention a few. There's far too many of them.
There's too many.
I can't keep up them.
Thank guys, look.
Gracias.
Mira, toda la gente que viene esta noche la vamos a poner en nuestra... We're going to have to get a bigger one. What do you think, guys? Can we get a barrel for next week? And maybe a barrel girl. That'd be great. Víctor, antes que nos vayamos, la gente lo está pidiendo canciones que toquen un poco. Trajiste el arpa, muchas gracias. La hora se pasa volando, pasándolo bien. Te vamos a invitar de vuelta y lo que vamos a hacer es, maybe traemos el mariachi o unos 3, 4 mariachis.
Claro.
And obviously, ladies, for the people at home, I've just said to Victor, the time has run out, but maybe next time we'll get him to bring his mariachi band and we can have him an exclusive an exclusive show with Victor and his mariachis. But tonight we've got him live with his beautiful harp. And for those of you who've never seen the harp, aquí está en vivo, the Veracruzano harp. Victor has had some requests. I don't know if you've been asking for some songs. Mauricio, do you have any requests there for you?
Mi México lindo, sorry.
Ah, México lindo.
Oh, bueno, vámonos.
There's a very special lady, Vanessa Figlia, has requested Mi México lindo.
Bueno,
Vámonos.
for you.
Claro que sí.
Él lo tiene que afinar. And it's a beautiful harp. This harp has got a great ability of tuning in. Here we go. Victor Valdes live.
Voz de la guitarra mía, al despertar la mañana, quiere dar su alegría a mi tierra mexicana. Yo le canto a sus volcanes, a sus praderas y flores, que son como talismanes del amor de mis amores. México lindo y querido, si muero lejos de ti, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí. Que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí. México lindo y querido, si muero lejos de ti.
Bravo, 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 bravo. Víctor. Una dos más antes de irnos. A ver. Dale.
Big request here, Victor. They're requesting La Bamba, so maybe you can give us La Bamba.
Pobrecito, Víctor.
Claro que sí.
Un traguito, te hago trago. A ver si me acerco. Ahí está.
You know, while he's having a drink, can I just say something that
Yes, sir.
I've got a couple of more messages here from Magali Araya, very special lady here.
Yes.
From one great musician to another great musician, Lautaro says his regards to.
Lautarito.
Daniel Moranes just switched on. Mario Castillo.
Ah, mi compadre.
Edis Villarroel.
Muy bien.
Lalia Sanchez. But you know,
Parece Teletón ya.
I just want to say one quick thing to Victor, that you know he's been very fortunate to travel the world, and he's also rubbed shoulders with some very big names.
Yes, right.
You know, Jimmy Barnes, Nicole Kidman, Keith Urban.
Cristian Guerrero.
Well, now on your next interview, maybe La Previa or wherever you go around the world, you can tell them that you were with the Salsa Kingz boys.
Ah, muy bien,
How's that,
muy
eh?
bien, muy bien.
You like that?
Claro que sí. Bueno, cuando Salsa Kingz sube primero.
That's it.
Vámonos.
Ay.
Para bailar la bamba,
Sí, señor.
para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia y otra cosita y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, bamba, 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 bamba. Ay te pido caramba de corazón que se acabe la bamba, vengo otro son, ay arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, bamba, 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 bamba.
El aplauso para Victor Valdes. Muchas gracias por venir. Nos vamos a despedir. We're going to take a short break and we thank Victor. We'll bring him back on the next show. Muchas gracias. El aplauso fuerte desde casa para Victor Valdes. We'll be back after this break.